because he continues to lie to the world about what I said and who I was pointing the finger at.
Never even cashed a check still. Have $100 million that I never even cashed before. I have a tax attorney that takes care of everything, and everything is okay.
I'm not. Yeah, we're taking him to court.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So other
Yeah,
than
see you in
that,
the courtroom. Congrats, you're going to prison, Floyd.
In a stunning turn of events, Floyd Mayweather is reportedly on the run after ESPN analyst Stephen A. Smith exposed bombshell financial documents during a live broadcast. The documents allegedly reveal Mayweather's involvement in a massive $42 million zero-cents financial scandal. Federal authorities have reportedly issued a warrant for his arrest. Smith, who had long questioned Mayweather's lavish spending, claimed this is only the tip of the iceberg. Fans and critics alike are in disbelief as the undefeated boxing champ's empire appears to be crumbling. This is a developing story, and more details will be shared as they come in.
Floyd Mayweather has had for not paying someone money. Check this out.
Yeah. So we're gonna sue Floyd Mayweather.
What's good with this? What's good with the conversation about this? Last night you were doing one of these. Are we saying that or what?
He hasn't sued him yet.
Oh, got it.
We're still talking.
Got it.
There's still conversations that are happening.
Well, he got sued. You know he got sued.
He's been sued multiple times.
For the same fight. Yo, something's going on, and there's one side that's very clear to see is beef. You know why he got sued? I watched the video on it. It's a full breakdown. He is the promotional arm of his fights. It's why, in part, he makes so much money, because whereas a normal promotional company will take 30%, he is that. And so oftentimes for his fights, before the tickets can go on sale to the public, or like right as they go on sale, he'll buy a whole wing, a whole section, and then he'll sell them at a higher price, marked up, so he can make,
like all the floor seats. He takes all of them.
All of them, 3, 4, 5x, and it's part of his business.
Floyd Mayweather's legal and financial battles have often been a subject of public speculation. In one instance, he revealed that his attorneys had advised him to stay quiet about certain issues, assuring him that they would handle everything behind the scenes. Despite their advice, Mayweather made it clear that his desire for wealth and luxury had not changed. He openly expressed his continued longing for the private jets, mansions, and all the opulence he had grown used to. This statement showed that while his legal team worked on fixing his problems, Floyd's main focus stayed on keeping his extravagant lifestyle. His insistence on keeping his financial matters private, along with his strong desire to protect his wealth, paints a picture of a man determined to hold onto his status and material success, even as rumors and legal troubles surround him. Mayweather appears to remain strong in his quest for more riches and luxury, no matter the challenges he faces. This mindset reflects his steady focus on personal gain, even under legal and financial pressure. It highlights the complicated side of his career and the high cost of his fame.
I still got my private jets. I still have all my beautiful homes, still have all my properties everywhere, and still making millions every month.
So you didn't take this fight because you needed the money?
Actually, I didn't even want this. The fans demanded this fight. You know, at one particular time, of course, with this fight, of course, I do want to make a ton of money.
Stephen A. Smith has always been vocal in his admiration for Floyd Mayweather, often praising his boxing legacy. He highlights Floyd's amazing ability to stay undefeated in the later part of his career, pointing out his discipline, strong defense, and technical brilliance. Smith sees Mayweather as a master strategist who fought not just to win, but also to avoid defeat. Smith explains that Mayweather's approach was a smart mix of intelligence and precision, making him a powerful force in the ring. For Smith, Mayweather's greatness in boxing is not just about the numbers, but also about how he controlled every part of a fight. His style and careful planning made him truly special in the sport. Smith's consistent praise shows how much Floyd has given to boxing. He emphasizes that Mayweather's methods and mindset have set a high standard of excellence, earning respect from both fans and experts. In Stephen A. Smith's eyes, Mayweather's greatness is clear and stands as a model for future fighters. Once Floyd Mayweather moved to exhibition matches after his retirement, the praise he used to get started to fade. His return to the ring, especially his fight with Logan Paul, brought a lot of criticism. Stephen A. Smith was open about his disapproval, saying that the fight had no real competitive value. Logan Paul, a YouTuber turned amateur boxer, was not seen as a real threat to Mayweather, making the fight look more about money than legacy. For Stephen A. Smith, this move hurt Mayweather's once perfect reputation. He saw it as a cash grab instead of a true show of greatness, especially for someone who had ruled the sport for so many years. The fight did not have the same intensity or big risks that had made Mayweather's earlier career so special. Smith's comments showed how the shift to exhibition matches seemed to focus more on making money than protecting Mayweather's legacy as one of the greatest boxers in history. The change in direction left many fans and experts questioning the choices of a man who once set the highest standards in boxing.
Boxers, if not the greatest boxer in history, he's absolutely sensational. But he retired years ago, and for me personally, I know these exhibition matches are entertaining. I like the one with Conor McGregor, not so much the one with Logan Paul. Looking at these exhibitions and all of that stuff, that little melee and stuff don't matter to me. As far as I'm concerned, it could have potentially been orchestrated. I don't know. But I do know not just anybody should be allowed to be in the ring with Floyd Money Mayweather.
Absolutely.
I just believe.
Stephen A. Smith didn't limit his criticism to just the Logan Paul fight. He often shared his concerns about Mayweather's overall approach to exhibition matches. While Smith understood the McGregor bout, recognizing McGregor's background in combat sports, he felt that the later exhibition fights had no real value. For Smith, the problem was not about fighting for the excitement or the legacy. It was about Floyd choosing opponents who were far below his skill level just to make easy money. In Smith's view, this choice damaged the credibility Mayweather had spent many years building. Smith pointed out that Mayweather's once perfect reputation as a powerful force in boxing was now at risk. He said that the series of less competitive fights could overshadow the greatness Floyd had shown in his career. Mayweather, who once fought for the challenge and the glory, now seemed more focused on financial gain. According to Smith, this change in priorities hurt how people saw Mayweather. Instead of being praised for his amazing skills and achievements, Floyd started to look like someone using his fame just to make money. Smith's view was clear. By putting money first, Mayweather was putting his hard-earned legacy in danger.
What I do know, which is where my disappointment comes from. When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. You want to get Conor McGregor in the ring for an exhibition match? All right, that's fine. You know, Conor sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it.
The turning point in Floyd Mayweather's post-retirement career became clear when he was asked why he chose to fight Logan Paul instead of a big name like Tyson Fury. His answer was simple. Logan had more followers. That was the reason Mayweather gave for stepping into the ring with Paul, focusing on social media influence instead of skill, competition, or legacy. This response worried many people, including Stephen A. Smith, who saw it as a sign that Mayweather's priorities had changed. Instead of fighting to challenge himself or add to his legacy, Floyd seemed more focused on getting a big payday and grabbing attention. It showed a big difference from the Mayweather who once fought the best to prove he was the greatest. Choosing to fight Paul, a YouTuber with little boxing experience, instead of a real seasoned boxer, was seen as a step away from the competitive spirit that had always been a part of Mayweather's career. Smith and other critics believed that focusing on social media fame rather than skill and athleticism was a clear sign that Floyd was no longer fighting for his boxing legacy. This shift made it clear that money and fame had started to mean more to Mayweather than boxing greatness. Fans and analysts were left questioning his real intentions, wondering if the drive that once made him unbeatable had been replaced by a desire for quick and easy success.
Why fight Logan Paul?
Name another boxer besides myself that's more famous than Logan Paul.
Tyson Fury?
What? I want you to look up Tyson Fury, how many followers, and look up how many followers Logan Paul has.
Logan Paul, 56 million. Tyson Fury, 4 million.
So 50 compared to 4 something. I can fight a fighter right now, guarantee myself 35 million. Or me and Logan Paul can go out and entertain and have fun and make 100 million or more. So if you were me, you gotta look at 35 million for 12 rounds and 100 for 6 rounds. Big difference.
At one point, Floyd Mayweather held the title of the highest-paid athlete in the world, not just in boxing but across all sports. This success was not only because of his victories in the ring, but also because of his smart thinking and careful planning. His ability to make huge amounts of money through big fights, smart business moves, and promotional deals earned him a lot of respect. However, as new details and rumors about his finances start to come out, the image of Mayweather as a perfect fighter and businessman is beginning to crack. The man once praised for his careful and smart career choices now faces more and more questions. People are starting to wonder if his fortune is really as secure as it once seemed. Reports suggest that Mayweather's financial situation might not be as strong as it looked before. The man who used to proudly show off his wealth and perfect money management is now under close watch. Some are asking if his lifestyle of luxury is truly supported by real wealth or if it is covering up bigger financial problems. As these stories continue to unfold, they cast a shadow over Mayweather's legacy. Fans and critics are being forced to rethink the true cost of his success. What was once seen as smart and brilliant is now being questioned, showing how quickly public opinion can change. Logan Paul has publicly said that he plans to take Floyd Mayweather to court over unpaid earnings from their June 2021 exhibition match. Paul $3 million, 0 cents in pay-per-view money, which he says Mayweather's team kept from him. In a 2022 interview with TMZ Sports, Mayweather, on the other hand, has denied these claims. He says that Paul has already been fully paid for the fight. The argument between them is mainly about how the earnings from the event were handled. Paul is accusing Mayweather of mismanaging the money and not following their financial agreement. Even though Mayweather argues that such money issues are normal in the boxing world and that payments sometimes take time, Paul is not backing down. He remains firm in his decision to seek justice through the courts because he believes the contract was broken. This ongoing legal fight shows the problems and risks involved in financial deals for big exhibition matches. It also highlights how even famous events with top names can lead to serious disputes over money and trust.
Or is that something that you can't disclose right now?
He has not paid me in full. That is a fact.
No
Short
way.
a few mil, yeah.
Wow. Still a few mil.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Have you been in contact with him?
Nah, we're taking this for the court.
No, are you being serious? Is this like a
Do I look serious, lady?
You do. I'm just making sure. I apologize.
Really?
I'm just...
Nah, I'm not. Yeah, we're taking it to court.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So,
See you in the courtroom. Congrats, you're going to prison, Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather's relationship with the law has always been complicated, and his financial success has not protected him from legal troubles. Jail for various offenses. Despite having great wealth, Mayweather has spoken about feeling a lack of freedom, showing that fame and fortune come with a personal cost. His struggles with the justice system are not just about a few mistakes. They seem to show a pattern, often connected to his financial choices and lifestyle. From disputes over unpaid debts to accusations related to his flashy lifestyle, Mayweather's legal problems have followed him and added a dartable success. His legal history makes it clear that his journey has not been easy.
You know, I had 3 children with a young lady. We wasn't seeing eye to eye, we wasn't seeing eye to eye. She was a little upset, had a little alcohol in her system. She was a little edgy, and I told her, basically I needed the keys to my truck. She was upset. She didn't want me to take the keys to the truck. So things got out of hand and blown out of, they blow things up bigger than what things are really made out to be. So things happen.
But nevertheless, you had to do 2 months, right?
Yeah, I did 2 months for a misdemeanor, yes.
So what is it like to have everything and then not have freedom?
That's what I come to find out. Freedom is very important. Freedom is very, very important. And I'm just, I'm happy to be free. I'm happy to be back, in my children's life.
Rapper 50 Cent has shared his side of the things. The rapper played a key role in keeping the company running, even investing millions of dollars to make sure it stayed successful. However, when Floyd contributions, According to 50, Floyd forgot about the financial support he had provided and never repaid the money he had invested. This situation highlights the complicated nature of Mayweather's relationships, especially when it comes to financial matters. It seems that Floyd's legal and financial problems have affected more than just his public image. They have also strained personal relationships. The situation with 50 Cent paints a picture of how Floyd's decisions, both instances, Mayweather reinforced his reputation for disregarding the people who helped him. This behavior shows a pattern where Floyd's focus on self-preservation and making money often seems to overshadow the importance of relationships and keeping promises, leaving behind a trail of strained partnerships.
Anybody who knows Floyd knows he doesn't want to be alone. So in that situation, I was concerned about him because I went to visit him more than anyone else that he would qualify and would actually visit him. And it's because I knew that he, like this, he'll buy stuff for you to keep you around. His temperament, there's no balance. Like he can do anything and they still stay there because it's like they're waiting.
Yes, man. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Adding more fuel to the fire, Sonnen exposed an uncomfortable truth about the Mayweather versus McGregor fight. He claimed that the event was not as financially successful as it appeared. Sonnen revealed that many seats in the arena were intentionally left empty and were filled with people dressed to make it look like the venue was sold out. Told that it was a record-breaking event, Sonnen discovered that the reality was much different. Sonnen even shared his own experience, mentioning that when his mother decided to attend, he saw the truth firsthand. Despite the fight being marketed as a sold-out spectacle, thousands of seats were actually vacant. This revelation led Sonnen to recognize the presence of fake news in sports promotion, showing how image management and hype were prioritized over the actual attendance and success of the event. Even with these truths coming to light, the fight's record-breaking pay-per-view numbers are still celebrated as the biggest in boxing history. Promoters continue to claim victory, even when the live audience didn't match the story they were selling.
You can trust the news. There's no such thing as fake. I'm working for ESPN. We're broadcasting the Mayweather-McGregor fight live. And to this day, they will tell you that's a record. That's the biggest fight ever. That thing was sold out. That place was, people were dressed up as empty seats. And I mean thousands of people.
No.
I bought my mother's ticket that day. That day, my mother decides that she wants to go to the fight. So I'm in there and I'm telling the world that this place is sold out because that's what's on the screen. And I go, it's not even close. Yeah. This isn't like, it's pretty much, there's thousands of empty seats. That was the first time that in my own life I ever just, wow, fake news is real.
Wow.
And then Mayweather, they wanted a rematch. They were begging. They were doing more media trying to get a rematch than they did leading into the first match. And the guys that wrote the checks.
But why didn't it sell out? I mean, it's such two big draws. They promoted it so well.
All anybody's talking about.
Yeah, there's still a number.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter how big a draw is, there's still a number. If this guy got 100 million, this guy got 100 million, then you got to advertise it, promote it. You got to bring
it's the guarantees that kill everything. If they were just getting percentages, then obviously everybody would.
You're saying the seats were empty. I can understand it not making the money, but the seats being empty seems
peculiar.
Crazy.
Yeah, and there's nothing in the world where you have a pay-per-view hit that didn't have a live audience hit. Like if your live audience is your first focus group, isn't sold out, you didn't do pay-per-view numbers.
Sure.
But boxing will still claim that to this day. They still to this day claim that that's number one. And if you want to be the biggest pay-per-view in boxing history, all you have to do is claim it.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and stay informed. Stay tuned for more updates, and let's keep our news accurate.